know, Parliament is a very important organ of government or state, and the business of Parliament is to be taken very seriously. Yesterday, the Speaker had cause to point out the disturbing trend or situation of absenteeism in Parliament when the business of Parliament is being conducted. Today, we came to Parliament, and on a count, there were only 81 members of Parliament in the chamber, and therefore, the Deputy Minority Chief Whip raised the issue of quorum pursuant to Article 102 of our National Constitution. And indeed, the Deputy Chief Whip made the point that we did not have quorum at the time the business of the House had commenced. The Speaker went through the process, and we've called this press conference to point out that the Ghanaian people went through a lot to elect us as members of Parliament. So generally speaking, all of us are expected to take our duties as members of Parliament seriously. And secondly, and in particular, for the first time in the Fourth Republican dispensation, in the wisdom of the Ghanaian people, they elected a supermajority for this ninth Parliament. The NDC majority, the NDC group in this House, constitutes 189 out of the 276 members of Parliament. That is a supermajority, and that is 2/3 of all the members of Parliament, all the 276 members of Parliament. This is unprecedented. It's never happened before in the Fourth Republican dispensation. Indeed, it's never even happened in the whole history of our country. And one will expect that out of these 189 of them, even if 99 of them were to stay at home, they will still have the 90 members of Parliament required to form a quorum to do business. And indeed, as I pointed out on the floor of Parliament, they have the numbers by themselves to form a quorum to do business. They have the numbers by themselves to form a quorum to take decisions. They have the numbers by themselves to form a quorum to even take fundamental decisions, which requires 2/3 of all members of Parliament. And as one of them once said, they can run this ninth Parliament without the minority. And therefore, the question that many Ghanaians are asking, why are they not attending to the House? Why are they not taking their business as members of Parliament seriously? And why are they not showing up? And why is this majority turning out to be an absentee majority? And this is why we think we should communicate to the Ghanaian people who elected these 189 members of Parliament, who gave them the supermajority and 2/3, to know that we, the minority in this House, are very prepared, ready, and willing to help them conduct government business. But it will appear that they are not cooperating with the minority to get President Mohammed's business and government business to go through. And when that happens, it's the Ghanaian people who suffer. Today, on the other paper, we have a litany of important bills and important items which are required to be considered and taken by the House to get government business to move forward. And yet, we have had to wait to grapple with the issue of quorum.